Deputy General Secretary NDC ewa homaso yera Mustapha Bande anope mache.
Mini aba me josu.
Na mini aba ma ho ye de me hu na ache. Unya ska ya ka uni awate. Na uni ande me.
Maba ma we hwe.
Mate anope nya ne tie say yes obi ye demonstration tia Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Say ne niema bi hye dan so ani. Enne minim say Greater Accra ha omo wo press conference ya omo de hye so na press conference nya ema so po. Obi ye 1 man demonstration editia no ye rashimo what home popo ye
Debbie
wunyante so obi ye demonstration say ti ashimo na Greater Accra ye executives bibia ye kama de
Debbie bibia anya kama sa I'm aware sir they have what we call leadership challenges our Greater Accra, and that is the open truth. Now, it's not strange that a particular region of our party will face leadership crisis.
In fact, Greater Accra is not just a particular region; it is a swing region. It could determine the fortunes of the NDC in this elections.
The NDC is controlled by the headquarters, and as such, the leader of the party, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is the carrier of the vision of the NDC. The National Executive Committee embodies the policy framework and a political administration of the party. And here, what 16 regions are, if you want to. In here, what 276 constituencies are. Also, in all of these groupings, you cannot have 100% calm leadership because we'll be adding a style or the administrator. And no political party is ever founded on the grounds to say there will not be crisis in any part of it. And yet, leadership is the Ghanaian people in Greater Accra who are going to vote. And as yet, it's about country, not a political party. The visionary, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will sit in the driving seat and drive the affairs of the country with the help from the party. And if that is the case in Greater Accra, and in a party, we have, including a department that is responsible for conflict resolution. We have a department led by the chairman of Council of Elders, very experienced, astute, respected personality in this country, Honorable Alhaji Idris Mahama. Sir, Bibi Efia, Omo and a baby kaina yashim, na Bibi Atudin. Because we anticipated, sir, at a particular point in time, some officers may even have challenges. Some officers may fight. But in all of it, it must get resolved.
But Mustapha, say women organizers say war Greater Accra, kabom demonstration and then crack petition FEC. In fact, placards na ekwekwe bi ni mo amehwe o TV so ko Facebook wa yonua na osube hunu bi ensem o ma twere bi nhyeda ense nkran ebi kra anu.
It's not strange. It's not strange. And I make a choice say we will listen to their issues once it gets to headquarters and once we have become aware.
What are the issues? What was unim say or how kakra e ho unintro
by intelligence we all know. In leadership, people have their own suspicion, people have their own challenges, people have their own agreements, people have their own disagreements. We know that. And I'm telling you that we anticipate that at a certain point in time, there will be conflict within the party. and within a certain constituency.
Ebia on country me a mati be say so on your strategy say yeah man ho so bam no se ne mra. Wo man ho so on your strategist. Oh yeah, I know man ho so.
I will not be in the position to speak ahead of what I'm aware officially. Sir, one more demonstration, if they are doing it, will come to the official notice of the General Secretary and the leader of the party. Yebe pens and pensimu na ya share said yebe ya asumdwe ebetimi aba party ho. But what I don't want it to be looked at, Mr. is some strange circumstance or situation. Say in whom be that. No, we see this every day. That is why.
But nessa abreya about what abeng some few months to election.
It doesn't matter.
It matters because uko central regional, maybe uko central regional. Another issue was central region. Ama and then be a suspension. The man left here. Between chairman and the secretary and then parliamentary candidate. Minim no one issue chairman ya suspend my even the secretary through the lawyers etron krat abrem say munhwem na sa asotwe no montwen sensan nya sa minim de no so asem na akodi
no individual in this party is bigger than the party. Now, so the prudency of leadership is that party ebeba abaimuno, it must be seen to be disciplined. It must be seen to be orderly. And when your conduct party you'll be dealt with. That one I can assure anybody that nobody is above the laws of the party. And at the time Ghana for ever to Obama NDC to win an election, they must see a leadership that is ready to combat indiscipline, a leadership that is ready to manage affairs. And when these issues come, be rest assured that leadership will deal with it squarely. If the people who are demonstrating have not exhausted internal procedure, the party will tell them. If the person they are demonstrating against is wrong, the party will take it up. If the party elders believe, say, at this point in time, the issues are such that they are balanced, we can engage and bring peace, they will do so. But it's not strange. 2016, there's still one election. It's not strange. Even their primaries, now they are vice president constituency, almost support they had one faction. And they are still a political party in government.
But these men are regional executives who are also or share region. So they have political strategy in which they want to use to win an election for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And within the leadership that is supposed to spearhead the campaign, no, Greater Accra, another region which is swing is central. And both regions is not working well.
106 MPs are throw a petition against finance minister. They did so because they disagree with government. So when people disagree, and as members, they must have a room to demonstrate their displeasure. And that is what they are doing. And I don't think it's strange. It's not strange.
Who said Ghana for be who say be a Mokramunya ready for power? Because
why would you feel like that when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is busy campaigning? When leadership of the party is busy campaigning, the national chairman is in the bush, the general secretary is working, the national organizer is in the bush, I am in the bush, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is in the constituencies working, the running mate is in Cape Coast working day and out. Why would you think that the party is not serious? And with disciplined people, we are supposed to be disciplined. Central Regional Chairman is my best friend. He's the best friend of the national chairman, general secretary. But when he was wrong, we dealt with it. And he accepted. He knows that he was wrong. We dealt with it. That is what Ghanaians need. That is the fear. That is what we have currently under His Excellency Akufo-Addo. That is the danger. But when you have a leadership that is willing to reprimand, discipline, bring order, bring sanity, that leadership is ready for promotion. Until where the Greater Accra, is a minute situation. What I can assure you also is that the constituencies are very solid and seriously working. Constituency executives, 33 constituencies, they are busy working with their members of parliament. The NDC is going into a national and a presidential and parliamentary election. The MPs are busy working. The constituency executives are busy working. We are busy working. We don't have time, but we will listen to everyone and their grievance. Policies, what we? Yes, there will be money. I say, umami so one called umami year. So the rules are very cycle. So be rest assured that we will get into it. We'll listen to them. We'll look at the issues and we'll dispense the issues, put it in the back, and move as a party to win the election 2024.
Obibeka said these issues were festering around, and yet, especially Greater Accra, as a worker say, Monimusemi, and horse and penny for Sheda, and Trasen and solve a problem in Amane, women organizers, demonstrating on this particular issue, which should have been dealt with long ago. Mapa.
Said that and ready, and so now he was suspended.
Time now and yet very close to the elections. So.
It doesn't matter. He was suspended.
Of course.
Yes, but today he's reformed. Even though the Nanu or Sansu launching a campaign, expose government said the Oman collapse Cocoa board, said the MPP under President Akufo-Addo is a lesson not to do. Okay? But he's still a senior member of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign team. So people's character is not stable. They can change. We are all going through reformation. Me boss offer me to them, and he reprimands me, and I take it and we move forward.
Yeah, but when you man, the better say these issues he say has been festering and and as a party leadership no and share that and who be anti and they be a confidence what leadership need to deal with the issue now from Nama. Women's organizers demonstrating petition.
I have been in Greater Accra regional meetings about 8 times since a later part of last year and this year. I've been in their regional meetings and my position has been very straightforward. We cannot be friends to work. We can be enemies, but we are in the same political party. Party no one share said let everyone's work be in line with the rules of the party, and we are at peace. If the party catches you that you are doing something that will undermine the collective interest of the party can ask the entire regional executives of Greater Accra to go home, and other people will take over and we win the election. If that is the case.
Now that's only say what they are doing can undermine 2024 elections for all the fortunes of the president.
There, we have people who are watching. I'm in charge of operation. I report to my boss. Any issue that will undermine the office of the general secretary and the collective interest of the party is reported. So when the activities become undermining to the collective will of the party, thank God that you have a capable leadership that will take decisions. We will take decisions to sanitize the party. But so far, I don't think that near AC is strange. It's not strange. This is not the first time. Maybe 2016, an acid was poured on a human being and he died in a political party. Today they are in power. So it's not strange. If you win power, your internal crisis doesn't matter. It's about the vision, it's about the focus of majority of your party people and the policies that the party has. Ghanaians are going to vote for a party with good policies. Policies there. Yanko school. Obia to me maniye. Enti obia ba obeye bi. Enye obia na ninim die ewenim. Enyina ye di afeso. We learn every day. And so because we are learning, there are days that will get it wrong. And when we get it wrong, it will affect people, and the people will demonstrate their displeasure. When that happens, we'll take consensus and put people together, resolve it, and move on. So it's not strange. I can assure you that leadership will get into Greater Accra and deal with the issue, give Ghanaians some hope, give Ghanaians some direction, give Ghanaians some focus. And I can say that the leader of the party, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I say, well, it's not about say party penny at national, and I say leader of the party, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and as the national chairman, and Akoye Bibi, and Awea Badabi, a Great Accra regional issue. It's a leadership issue.
Greater Accra Central Region and FEC Central.
Central Region is resolved. Saturday, I am in Asin Central. Okay? There are things that have been done there. There's peace there. That's it to be won. Okay? Amenfi Central is being dealt with. In Kofona, woman misbehaving that can undermine.
We are executives, so we are executives.
It doesn't matter. Me, Mustapha, if tomorrow, if I misconduct myself, I'll be sacked. And party will move on. Kwabna Japan was removed as General Secretary and suspended. Close to election. I think about 3 months or 6 months to election. The national chairman of the MPP, Paula Foko, was removed before election. Abankwaya Bua said, they removed him. Anna, Upper East region. Yedi acid, Edia Kubi. Onukrano, sa political party na, sa leadership crisis no hit one headquarters no. One timi yadan, we need election. Emani ye. That time no, Akufado 1 trip, 1 casualty, or 2 kwan bia, just a bonisi okumuha. President Akufado, 2016, 2015, 2016. When you have planes, oh, 2 kwan bipe. Not just a body base or MPP party. Me a chap, after Crantier, no woman, no woman, Buru, woman, Crano Ghana 40 minutes to Abama because they felt that there was hope in the MPP. Today, Ghanaians have seen the hopelessness. They believe the NDC is the light. But in the midst of the light, there are leadership challenges that will confront the NDC. And it will be dealt with squarely, not in the back, and we'll move on. So have the assurance that by tomorrow and by Tuesday, leadership will get into the issues and deal with it squarely. Central region, we suspended the regional chairman. The region is moving on. The party is working. The regional chairman is resting. Suspension is not say ya kili wanazi ya bibisa ya chiwa sunu wakusunya bibia saba. The central regional chairman have demonstrated absolute humility towards his reprimand. He's been very calm since he was suspended. He's not done anything to undermine the party. He hasn't gone to say anything anywhere. By the grace of God, next month, if party sits and decide that in the wisdom of his comportment and humility, we'll bring him back to continue his work. There are many people, if we have suspended them and they have realized that they were wrong, and if they suspended one more, they will come back to their senses, they will come to the table, they will apologize, party will pardon them, and we'll move on.
Mustapha, NPP Chairman Paula Foko suspended indefinitely. That was in October 23, 2015. That was before 2016 election.
Yeah, so
by way we have 5 months. So.
That is national chairman.
5 months.
Suspended regional chairman. It's not strange. They can ask me to take care of 4 or 5 regions at the same time and manage them and move on. If that is what can be done to help us keep the dream of the Ghanaian people, it will be done. It will be done. No human being is indisplaceable. And the party will not win at the back of indiscipline. MPP4, look, when they were doing what they were doing in 2015, 2016, President Akufo-Addo was backing it. He was involved deeply. Okay? Because he failed to deal with indiscipline in his own party at the time. What would the AC? But the NDC does otherwise. We are a punish you. If we have to sack you, we will sack you. Look, if you are even an MP.
Maybe Mustapha, Mumubi, it was alleged some time back, before 2016 elections, and some are still alleged. Say, Mumubi, Mekaya, ebi etre Ashanti region say regional chairman and then the secretary wamu ye adwuma de tia John Dramani Mahama during the elections. If these things are happening today, i.e. Greater Accra Central region, FEC Central, and some are purporting that some people within the party are working, although behaving as if say the candidature John Dramani Mahama managed home, but within they are working internally against the man. Would you subscribe to that kind of comment?
There is no any such truth in this matters. The woman said it's purely a Greater Accra matter, purely a leadership matter. It be a regional chairman na BB, and I answer one way. It be an regional chairman na Kwaka BB, and I tell will be nice so. It be also they don't just like him. It is too early. The issues will come before the National Executive Committee. We will look into them. And when that is done, the assurance is that it will be handled.
Aren't you making it look that simple? Because no. As I said, no, for Central Region, chairman and secretary, chairman and Kasaba secretary, I'm a lawyer for Atro. And those are the people who are in charge of the campaign, campaigning to help.
No. I was I think Central Secretary, no, we are Brantia. And a lawyer now, Wakofa Nebia, or Nim Amanuel Sem, said the Amanuel Sem Edumatia. And to a misleading because the party general secretary, Trolleta, he are suspended. Me, I refer to conduct the disciplinary committee. Yabua, Sekoko, you, Wano.
I mean, the disciplinary action, they're hard, but the campaign that is ahead, in fact, already. Campaign,
the campaign is not affected. Campaign is very solid. Mr. Saturday, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is in Accra. He is leading a memo fit to work.
Yeah, from my area.
Yes. Correct. And he invite you. That is the most important thing. The most important thing is that the leader, the visionary, is in charge. He's in full wing, full control. He's seated. He's ready to be president. Okay, the running mate, Her Excellency Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman, Vice President, first female Vice President in waiting. She's currently in Central Region. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, she's working there. She's also doing a health work in Cape Coast. Okay, the party national chairman is busy working. The general secretary of the party is working. The national organizer, as I speak, is in Ashanti Region. He's working. That is the most important thing. 200
but you need MPs. You need MPs in Parliament to be able to.
We need majority of MPs. We need majority MPs, and they will be able to win. Okay, those who want to win are busy working. Okay, and the constituency executives are solid on the ground. The party folks are solid, aggressive, ready for battle. So it is not a problem if small group of people, 40 women and a regional executive committee is into crisis. We don't get panic. We'll deal with that. Even me alone, I can sit in the office tomorrow and dispense this matter and move forward.
Mate.
So it's not a problem at all. Saturday, walk no, and yet say Ghana for who said one more president of 2025 so okay. 10 gram, no more fat. And his brain are functioning. He can work. He can discharge. He has good policies, good dreams for the people of this country. Near your way, say, a year. He see idea. As a Papa Post, not to know, or no do or him fear, no command it. A henny said, woman, so also soon and Kawaya Nana. So Ghanaians are not worried about crisis. Ghanaians are looking at the vision, the hope. Sir, tomorrow we'll have a president that will bring people together for all of us to reason how to resolve the crisis we are in. And I would have supposed, sir, Honorable Yaosafo Mafomo, Honorable Samoku Jatomo, and Kokra Womu MPP who intend to leave a legacy of integrity in this country, they would have called President Akufo-Addo, sat him down for him to call a national consensus building on how we can resolve the problems we are in. If only NDC believes that the problems are not natural, are not from them. But again, they are running from responsibility. President Akufo-Addo says that onum tipena watanti onko ejuma biem. Vice President, I busy say ono die ne position no, he is not accountable to Ghanaians. Into the mess we are in, he is not part. Into Yensha and Trosunian Channel President biem to onam. And order so promise so pounds are him for or call northern region. I want say omubisane say. And now we are promise here quine so be dualization of road. Dams are also woo baba ye. Nanka kuyejuma ko enim. Airport wa musemu ko ye no agendi. Airstrip wa musemu kusi. One baba cut his sword. 7 years. Mo anyemu ba ko pe. Also so undam krom say semufuo ense wetire. Nobody will support you. The chiefs are after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because of his past life. These are the things that, become a nightmare to Ghanaians. And prices they go up by 20%. They have increased fuel. Ghana Revenue Authority said,
Fabin can 15%. So person 5.
15%.
Concerned drivers, any true drivers, so 15, or man 20.
Okay, but at the cost no, and the dollar is saying, Ukofa car pass free amanonia. Ubanyano Ube do temahabo. Duty I did no. This a upulapse and for container na kaho. Na MPP form penny for Quaco Genoma check.
Mustapha, you can your Hawa Ghana for expressing.
Correct.
Now more mobile now as opposition. Now more to me, now more to me, pinpointing some of these issues. See, and more demonstrate you and I call your how because that no because tia when your biscuit anchor who some at the back room. I ain't
Nanaya. Onua bemba onime. Se de bia wo hia me anam yegma.
Jubade.
Ofa. John Dramani Mahama.
Oh, me papa anya me wofa.
O papa. So onim se onna. Onye obi a ye so ne poma so ma ne sorry. O ye ne djuma. Saturday ye koye work. Na leadership kakra original. Omo ho atochema kakra no ntino. We cannot fall down. We cannot be running around. It's not a big deal. We'll resolve it.
You, Mate, me that's papa partner pay. And no come to ya oni atwenya me shout so pa. Deputy General Secretary Mustapha Gbande now turning Kano women organisers in the Greater Accra region at the petition at the FEC. Omo demonstrating na niema o ma church placards no so no ebi wo ha mintu minka. Facebook fatu ma man for hwe bi na me hwe de metimi akan na ma bobi bi so e de a kire nkrofo placard e kura omo ne nsem o ma tworo no wa hu de meti o chef placard e kura mai women organisers ya o ma tworo de bi twa wani hwe bi na we metumi nka da we placard for Greater Accra must work the monetization must stop. Ashimo is spoiling Greater Accra. First one they mean to me in Kamesramo. Wow, be on Facebook to me kaifa. Obetimi akan no afa. Na de wo mu akaka why do you eno amaye ntimi hu ntimi sawada na just demonstration ekoso placards bi ekra ma ni bi no.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah,